Okay, I've been gone for a while. I've been hard at work on Project Poly, and after around 3 months, I'm back, and the game has improved. A lot. But before making the visual changes, I added a combat system which I would test on this unsuspecting red square. It uses a formula to calculate how much damage to deal to each entity involved, which is a 1 plus 2 sine of the angle of collision, all multiplied by the speed of the other entity. What this means in a nutshell is that the faster you go, the more damage you deal, and that glancing hits can give a bonus of up to triple the damage. Here I'm using a Desmos graph to demonstrate this, which I'll link in the description. I did make other gameplay changes that aren't significant enough for their own section, including but not limited to a new ability that allows you to phase through walls, gravity volumes that support Bezier code, the cursor snapping to enemies to lower the skill floor, the grappling hook reeling you in so you can build momentum, all abilities now using the same fuel bar, and of course various minor tweaks to the movement system. Now that it was functional, I took the new combat system and injected a sizable dose of game juice into it in the form of screen shake, damage flashing and custom post-processing, which took an uncomfortable amount of time for me to understand.
What? Oh, what? Wait, what? So confused. This makes no sense. What? Huh? Oh, what? Oh, what? Wait, what? How? Why does it do that? Huh? Why?
Why do you think she and Dad have the same last name?
What?
But if no knowledge is there, you can make some really cool visuals, like this glitch effect which appears when the player is damaged or when their health is low. If you'd like a tutorial for any effects in any of my devlogs, you can drop a comment and I would be happy to make one. At this point in development, the HUD was looking pretty bland, so I did some research on the UIs of various Metroidvanias and discovered a common practice is to put all the bars in the top left corner of the screen. So I followed that trend and sketched some designs for a health and fuel bar at 1 in the morning, and ended up with this. I also changed the health bar around the player to fit their current shape, and added a speedometer and a gyroscope because changing gravity all the time can get a bit confusing. I didn't want to get laughed at for using the default font, so I made this high-tech looking one in bird font, which was heavily inspired by this font from the web. This font is using the HUD, environmental windows, and a newly created but currently useless options menu. It looks a lot like a command line interpreter, which is an aesthetic I'm definitely going to reuse. You can probably tell that something's missing here, and that's because I've been using synthwave music to distract you from the lack of sound effects. Obviously I can't hide my problems forever, so I nicked some royalty-free sound effects, hopped on FL Studio and ended up with this. Most of these come either from sound effects of glass or from white noise with downsampling or tremolo applied to make them more crunchy. Congratulations, you have reached the unscripted end segment of the video. First of all, I just want to apologize for disappearing for 3 months because I have a bit of a problem with procrastination, but I did get some good out of it. I did some research and I got some tips on content creation. You can probably tell that the editing on this video is a bit better than in the last one. But obviously I do still need to make some improvements. For example, with the production of the video, I could be a bit more natural when reading the script and be a bit more consistent. And with the topic of the video, because I feel like speaking more about the technical part, as in the how and why I did things instead of just what I did, would attract an audience that I would more enjoy making videos for. But that's just my self-assessment. If you have any feedback, then please put it in the comments. I really need it. That's pretty much all there is to say. Thanks for watching and hopefully I'll see you in the next one.